Welcome back to Storytime, guys. Today we will be reading chapter 5. The chapter is called City of Gold. Now, I want you to keep your predictions in your mind. Do you think Naledi and Tira will finally get to meet their mum? Will this truck driver be able to take them all the way to Johannesburg? So let's find out what happens next in our story. Chapter 5, The City of Gold. The lorry jolted to a stop and the driver came round to the back. Okay, he asked, you can stretch your legs for a minute. He helped them down. Your lorry is very fast, Tiro said. Yes, but it's not my lorry. I only drive it for the Bass. Bass is another day for boss. They didn't stop for long because the driver had to get to Johannesburg and return the same day. Look out for the mine dumps, he told the children as they climbed back up. It's the earth they dig up to get to the gold. Joburg is the city of gold, so they say. He gave a dry laugh. The children looked oddly at each other. What's the matter? The driver asked. The children were silent for a moment. Then Naledi said quietly, Our father worked in a mine and he got sick with the coughing sickness. He died there. Oh, that's bad. The driver shook his head. The children watched out for the mine dumps. When their father was alive, he used to come home once a year. He would tell them about the great dark holes and passages under the earth. But Ra, why do you go away for so long? They remembered asking him. Ra is another word for dad, for father. To get money so you can eat, my children. Nor could they forget his last visit, the terrible coughing in the night and Nona's soft, worried voice. Now these mountains of sand had taken their father forever. Naledi put her arms round Tiro. The countryside disappeared, and soon buildings seemed to follow buildings without end. This must be Joburg, exclaimed Naledi as the lorry raced along a great wide road towards tall shapes which speared up into the sky. There was a noise, smoke and a horrid smell coming from traffic. So many cars, so many people. How shall we find Ma? Tiro whispered. We'll find her somehow, Naledi comforted. The lorry began to slow down. The buildings now seemed to be crowding in on them. Naledi and Tiro sat tightly together, trying not to feel frightened. Finally, the lorry shuddered to a complete stop and the driver came round to the back. This is where I unload. I would like to take you safely to your mother, but my time here is too short. Wait here while I find the right bus for you. But Tiro began, but the driver had already disappeared into the crowd. He was back soon. There's a bus stop just round the corner for Parktown. Come, I'll show you. But we don't have money for the bus, so we have to walk. Tiro now managed to tell the driver. What, children? You've got a lot of guts, but you know nothing about Joburg. It's dangerous. You can't walk here on your own. Here, take this. He pushed a few coins into Naledi's hand, and before the children had finished thanking him, he began to steer them through the crowd. At the bus stop, he explained how they must say where they're going and ask where to get off the bus. You don't need to wait with us here, Ra. We'll be all right now, Naledi assured the driver. He didn't seem happy about leaving them on their own, but Naledi insisted they could manage. It would be too bad if he got in trouble. The children thanked him again, and they made their farewells before he was swallowed up once more amongst the city people. And that's the end. Really lovely chapter, really hopeful, I think. They finally made it to Johannesburg. They still haven't seen Mum or met Mum, but I'm kind of really happy that this driver turned out good, and he's been a helping hand and a friend to them. In the comments below, can you please tell me why? How can you describe the driver? What adjectives can we use to describe his character, and why? Can you give me evidence? What has he done to prove that he fits the description that you've given him? I hope you enjoyed chapter 5, and please come back for chapter 6 tomorrow. Bye.